Hey babies, it's Joynavon and welcome back to my channel. I haven't said that in so long.
Pimp, pimp.
Hi you guys, oh my goodness. So welcome to my lock update, my 1 year lock update. That's insane, isn't it? Like, I feel like I just locked my hair, but if you're watching this on November 4th, 2022, it has been officially 12 whole months that I have been a part of the locked community, if you will. We have a lot to talk about. I have not made one of these videos since, I want to say 5 months. And if you are just joining us, then you might have heard by now, either from my last video if you checked it out, or if you've been following me on other platforms like Instagram, TikTok, especially, I have moved. I have my own place now and I am completely settled in at this point, at least as much as I'm going to be for now. I've been living here now for 2 months, so that kind of explains a little bit of the gap there. But prior to that, I wasn't filming like lock updates every single month anyway. I was filming them more so like every 2 months or so, month and a half, just because I really wanted to gather a lot of things to say, and I wasn't honestly seeing much difference in what my hair looked like. So I wasn't doing like lock updates every month. Now in today's video, I will be inserting as many photos, video clips, flashbacks, if you will, of what my hair looked like from the beginning to now. So I don't know how much of this you can really get into. Like, I don't know how it's picking up on camera, but my hair has grown. I feel like that's the first thing that we can say. Just to get out the way, my hair has grown a lot. I will insert a video of my hair yesterday, actually, of how it looked when I was like showing my length check on my stories on Instagram. Like, you can see that my hair is, it's giving inches. Okay, my hair is definitely touching my shoulders, like the top of my shoulders, I guess, like my collarbone area is where it's at. And that is very different. So in this time, I have used the same exact routine. So wash routine, which I did a separate video on that I will link for you guys to see. I still wash my hair with the same exact stuff. For the most part, I might switch out like conditioner whenever I do use conditioner. But I use the same exact shampoo, same Eden Body Works shampoo, and still Cream of Nature shampoo also, like either or. People ask me a lot if I still use the Napstar hair oil, and I do. That is like basically the only oil that I use. I will occasionally, you know, switch out. Maybe I'll use like Cream of Nature or like some other hair oils that I've been familiar with while I was a loose natural. I'll still use some of those, but it's very rare. Like, very, very rare that I'll use those, like once in a blue moon. But for the most part, like on a weekly basis, I still use my Napstar. And whenever I do retwist my hair, I still use the Napstar retwist gel. That is the only gel that I've used thus far. When I change, I will let you guys know, because that is like the only one, and it has lasted me all of this time. Like, I still have the same exact jar. I still have this same exact jar, this 16-ounce jar. They have like a smaller, like travel size one that I had at first, just so I could like try it out and see if I really liked it when I started doing my own retwist. But this is I had to get the big one, and this is all that I use. My husband still primarily does my retwist for me. I retwisted my own hair this time, but like whenever, for the most part, I get a retwist, he's the one that does it. If you don't know, also again, like I've said in my past videos, my husband also has locks, so we kind of like trade off on like each other's retwist. Like I do his and he does mine, so that, you know, I could just have immaculate results each time. But this time I went ahead and did it myself, just because I still do it myself occasionally, but for the most part he always does it, and we still use the same exact, like I said, gel and Napstar oil. As far as my daily spray, I still use my little concoction that I made. I will be honest though, in the past month, 2 months since we've been living here, I haven't made a new spray. So like I have like a mixture of rose water and just like distilled water in here. I don't have like any like oils or anything special mixed into it, which I need to like redo one. But when you move, things are all over the place, and I still have boxes that need to be unpacked. Like I still have a few boxes that have like little things in it, like my oils are in the mix of that somewhere, and I just haven't gotten around to like doing everything that I need to do for that so that I can put them in here. But that's my truth, that's the update on it. But I still spray my hair with the water every single morning, or if not every morning, every other morning, and this is how we're doing. So if you guys know me, then you know that I am a protective style girl. If you are a subscriber to this channel, you know I change my hair a lot, a whole lot, all the time. And I was like, when I lock my hair, I'm unsure of how often I'll be able to switch up. Am I still going to be able to do my styles? That was like the main thing that I had concerns about, just because I get bored and I like to change my hair based off of how I feel in the moment, in the time that I'm in. And so that hasn't been a problem. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. I have quite a few protective style videos of me doing styles over my locks. It hasn't damaged my hair at all. It hasn't changed anything about my locks at all. Everything has been going very smoothly. I want to say I did three protective styles over my locks since my 6-month, 5-month update. So I did jumbo locks over my locks, kinky twists or like Marley twists, like small ones, over my locks, and I did faux locks over my locks. So I've had 3 different protective styles in that time frame, and I kept, so the jumbo locks I kept only for probably like 2.5 weeks, if even that long. The Marley twist I kept probably around the same, well no, I kept the Marley twist for about 3 to 4 weeks. And the faux locks I kept for the longest time. I kept the faux locks for, I want to say like 6 weeks. And that I was not expecting. I wasn't expecting to keep my hair in for that long. But if you know anything about faux locks, especially like long, small faux locks in the way that I did them, it takes a long time to like get faux locks done. And especially when you're doing them yourself, I was like, I'm not taking these out. These took me way too long to put in. I'm not taking these out no time soon. So I kept it in for as long as I could. But I started to miss my hair, and thankfully it didn't mess up my hair at all. I decided to do a different method, because typically when I do faux locks, I use like crochet hair and then I like wrap the hair down and whatever. This time I actually did it the same exact way I did my jumbo locks. It's just that they were small. So braiding down my locks into a braid and then wrapping over helped tremendously with the takedown process. The takedown process was so much easier, so much faster than having like a crocheted lock on my lock. I just don't think I'm gonna be doing that method anymore. It's a little bit too risky for me. But like I said, if you guys want to see like a full tutorial and everything on how I did all 3 of those styles, I will link them for you in the description box down below and or above in the cards, or you could just head on over to my channel page and check out my playlist, my protective styles playlist. I don't have any other like category specific things to tell you guys, because as far as coloring my hair is still black. As you can see, I have not touched up the color. I think in my last update video I told you guys that I was going to touch it up because there were some spots that were like still kind of red. If you didn't know, I dyed my hair like a ginger reddish color, and it took a few takes of dye for me to get it out. And that touch up I did right after I filmed that video. So since 6 months ago, I have not dyed my hair at all. I haven't put any type of like anything on my locks as far as coloring. So that's that. However, I have recently been itching, I'm not gonna lie, I've been itching to color my hair again. I don't think I'm gonna do it though. I don't think I'm gonna do it, but I've been itching. Like, I'm like, ooh, I really am interested in having like a honey brown color, like some sort of like blondish honey brown locks. I've wanted that color for a very, very long time, and as you guys know, whenever I do my faux locks, my like signature faux locks, that's always the color that I get. I always get the color 30 because that is the color that I want my actual hair to be. But for that, if I ever do decide to take the color route again, like later down the line, I will more than likely get it done professionally, just because to get the color that I want, I would have to bleach my hair. And I'm not doing that at home. I don't even want to like imagine how that would go. So I would definitely go to the salon and take you guys with me for that process, because I'm not doing that myself. I've definitely been on the edge of wanting to combine a few of my locks, particularly my locks in the front, because if you can tell, my locks in the front are thinner, smaller in size compared to my locks in like the crown and in the back. It's been like that forever, since the beginning of this journey, and I really wanted to wait to see if they were going to, you know, swell up or anything in the front more than they have. Because even when I wash my hair and my hair is like freshly like done, obviously when you get a retwist, your locks are tighter than they typically would be because they are freshly twisted. But when my locks are like, you know, when my retwist has aged a little, they're still smaller in comparison to the ones in the back. The ones in the back are super thick, super full, and I have, not this one, this lock is combined, so this one is like thicker for sure in comparison to say this one. Like this one is definitely thicker. That's kind of what I want. I was thinking of combining like these two into one, these two into one, and so on and so forth. I'm still kind of on the fence on whether I should do it or not. You guys can definitely leave a comment below and let me know what you think I should do. But when you combine your locks, like there's no going back. When you start out with the really, really small locks, you can always combine them to make them thicker. But when you have thicker locks, you can't reverse it. So that's just what I'm kind of thinking about. But I've always wanted thick locks. Like I didn't want small locks at all. Like this whole entire time I never wanted small locks. I've always wanted fuller, thicker locks. So I don't know, we'll see what happens with that. Again, I'm only 12 months in. Maybe when I get to be like 18 months, something like that, I'm sure they're going to look very different. I'm sure they're going to have dropped, they're gonna have weight, they're gonna be fully locked completely, because I definitely still have some shrinkage to my hair, so I'm not like fully locked just yet. But I'm looking forward to it because I think it's gonna look exactly the way that I want it to look, you know what I mean? All in all though, I will definitely have to say that this journey, you guys, when people say that it teaches you about yourself, that you learn patience, that like you change, it is not a lie. I can definitely say that this process has taken me through a whirlwind of learning myself, figuring out just different ways of like how I love myself and appreciate myself through my like own self-love journey just by locking my hair. It's insane. But I'm very appreciative of it and I wouldn't change anything. Like this is definitely like the best decision. I wish I would have locked my hair years ago, like way sooner, because everything that I was worried about or concerned about or curious about in all of that time, it has been proven to me that it was nothing at all to be worried about, like at all. I haven't had any, but I have never been so confident in my hair. Even as a loose natural, I have never been so confident in my hair. Like I just wake up, shake, go. Wake up, shake, spray, and go about my business. And I love that so much for me. Like it's so different as a Black woman. It's so different not to have to worry about your hair. Like the way that you feel when you're protective styling, when you have box braids and you just wake up and you're like, you don't even have to think about what your hair looks like, you just go about your business. That is my life every single day, but it's my hair, and I also get to watch it change and watch it grow and watch it like shift while it changes me. And that's just, I just love it. It's just my favorite part. All right, you guys, so the camera just completely died on me as I was trying to close the video, so I'm filming on my phone. But yeah, so glad to show you guys the progress, the update of what we are currently looking like. It's still very crazy to me to say that my hair looks like this, to say that I have grown my own little lock babies in a year. I'm very proud. If you're thinking about locking your hair, if you're watching this video because you're just curious, because you just want to have like some answered questions before you start, this is your sign to start. Like, just do it. Just thank me later. I'm not gonna take credit, but like, thank me later because you're going to love it. Feel free to subscribe to today's video if you enjoyed it. Please leave me any comments, like any type of input that you have on what I could be doing to help me, or like if you think I should combine a few or just wait, if you think I should color my hair or not. Leave it all down below. I'll be answering all of the comments. You can find me on literally every single social media platform under the same exact name, joynavon, on everything, but especially Instagram and TikTok. I'm the most active on regularly. I have quite a few things planned now that I am officially comfortable, settled in, lock update has happened and everything. I can like finally start to get back to making videos for you guys. I'm very excited. You're just gonna have to stick around to see what all I have up my sleeve. But until then, I will just see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Tell me what you see in me.